This is the Race Sim Studio Formula RSS 3v6, a Formula 3 car from Race Sim Studio, and Race Sim Studio's first ever free car. Let's take a look at what this car is, and then let's take it for a test drive. What's up guys, it's Mike for Sim Racing 604 and welcome back to the showroom here in Assetto Corsa, and introducing for the first time on this channel the Formula RSS 3v6. This is Race Sim Studio's Formula 3 car. So previously from Race Sim Studio we've had Formula 4, Formula 2 and, well, equivalent of Formula 1, the Formula Hybrid, and this one completes the cycle, adding Formula 3 to the lineup from Race Sim Studio. But what's different about this one is that it is free. They have partnered, or at least used, Race Department for distribution on this. So Race Sim Studio has gone into the world of free mods, which is pretty amazing. If you followed my channel for a while, you know what a huge fan I am of their work, and to have a car come from them for free is pretty incredible. You'll see the DRS open for in 1 second here, which is one of the reasons this car is differentiated from the previous Formula 3 car we've had in Assetto Corsa, which was also free, the Dallara F317. I'm a huge fan of that car, and it's cool to have an updated 2019 spec. You can see that halo coming and going there. So this is the championship, FIA championship spec Formula 3 car. The regional and national use a smaller engine. It's a 4-cylinder turbo engine and capped at 270 horsepower. It comes from many different manufacturers. This one is sole sourced from Dallara, and it has a 3.4-liter V6 engine in it that comes in at around 380 horsepower. So what we're going to do here, guys, is typical for the channel. We're going to take it out to Silverstone. I recorded that first, and I can tell you the driving at first was not great, and in the end it wasn't great. I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest of drivers, but I did sort of get used to it. You can see me sort of growing with the car, and that's one thing that's sort of special about Race Sim Studio cars, I find, is that they're so complex and so well done that you actually grow and you start to understand how the car handles, and on from there. So yeah, we're going to jump out to Silverstone, do a few laps, and if you want the full breakdown on this car, you can check out my friend FerrariMan601. No doubt he'll be doing a full review of this, and his reviews are excellent. And if you want to see somebody drive the absolute rubber off the tires, check out my friend Chuck Does Hot Laps. No doubt he'll be breaking records in this car. Alright, off to Silverstone. Alright guys, so here we are in the pits on board the Formula RSS 3v6. Just want to go through the adjustments you can make, the setup adjustments. It has adjustable gear ratios top to bottom, 3 tire compounds, soft, medium, and hard, as you might expect. Fuel load up to, let's see here, 65 liters. Aero front and rear wing control, brake bias, brake power, no surprise there. Drivetrain, you've got different preload settings, or different differential settings, I should say. Halo, yes, you can turn the halo on and off. I will leave it on for authenticity. Camber and toe adjustments, and then on through the suspension adjustments, and then what else? Steering assist. So very interesting. Alright, without further ado, let's start driving here at Silverstone. Pit limiter is off and we're away. Oops, my apologies. I will hide that cursor there for you. Down the straightaway, this thing does have DRS. Which we can start to use very shortly. Feels far lighter. The force feedback isn't nearly as strong as some other cars we've seen recently from Race Sim Studio. Thankfully. That might have ripped my arm off had I had the force feedback turned high. But it's not uninformative by any means. Car still feels great. And that DRS light is the light you see in the top left corner of the steering wheel there. So very much like the RSS4, the car feels very alive underneath you. It's you have to be very mindful of your inputs. We'll try and remember DRS this time. Looking for that light in the top left corner of the wheel. We have it, and then you see the the light come on in the top right hand corner when I actually enable that DRS, and you see how quickly we gain speed there. Whoops, lost a little bit too much momentum into the left-hander here. That 3.4 liter V6, you can hear it roaring underneath me, or behind me in this case. Far less downforce to work with than the Formula 2 or Formula Hybrid. So you gotta be very much mindful of your speed around the high-speed corners. This thing will go out from underneath you. Very nice driving car. Alright. Let's give it one more go here and then we'll wrap up the video. Obviously guys, with the price tag being free, this is a total no-brainer. Everything Race Sim Studio does seems to be magic. They just have the touch when it comes to modding for Assetto Corsa. Carry a bit more speed through here this time. You can be very aggressive on your throttle input, actually. It doesn't have that breakaway power that you might expect from some of its bigger brothers. But like I say, the reduced downforce does make it a little bit more tricky to drive around the high-speed corners. This is a perfect example of that. You can hear a bit of tire squeal there. Car feeling very light. So as you would expect with Formula 3 car, it's a nice sort of middle ground. The RSS4 is debatably a little bit underpowered. Accurate to Formula 4 for sure, but a bit slower at the lower end of the spectrum. This Formula 3 comes in somewhere between that and the sort of insanity of Formula 2 and the next level insanity of Formula 1. Alright, one more here guys. That was a 153. Let's see if we can push this a little bit harder. Try and find a little bit more braking distance, or less braking distance as it were. think I forgot to use my second DRS, so that will give me a bit of an advantage. Should be able to beat that 153 no problem. I suspect if you tune into Chuck Does Hot Laps, he'd be doing the same course in like a 145. Overall, very impressive, guys. Very nice driving mod. Oh boy. Well, that sucked. Alright, well we can't end on that, can we? So we'll go one more time around. Really want to beat that 153. Too much. So a rough start to this lap. But I believe in myself. See if we can get it down into the 152, maybe 151 range. Assuming we make it. I didn't realize we were getting that low on fuel. Watching for that DRS light. Careful here with my speed. That was an unnecessary downshift, but that's okay. Certainly not going for any world records here. And managed to keep all four wheels planted that time. A little bit late on the DRS, no big deal. Little chirp on the brakes there. Let's see where we came in. 152.6. So obviously a lot of room for improvement, but I think I will have fun improving. Very cool car here. This is the Race Sim Studio Formula RSS 3 V6 2019. The I don't want to say first. It might be the first 2019 Formula 3 car we have, and very cool. Really loving it. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching.